Have you ever felt like there's more to life than what you're experiencing right now? Like your mind has untapped abilities just waiting to be discovered? Well, you're not alone. Many of us go through life using only a fraction of our mental capabilities, unaware of the vast potential lying dormant within us. But what if I told you that you could expand your awareness and reach beyond your current limits? That's right. You have the power to access higher levels of consciousness and transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of mind training and higher consciousness. We'll explore simple yet powerful techniques that can help you unlock hidden aspects of your mind, enhance your awareness, and open doors to new experiences and understanding. This isn't about complex philosophy or hard-to-grasp concepts. It's about practical, down-to-earth methods that anyone can use to expand their mental horizons. Imagine being able to tap into a wellspring of creativity, find inner peace amidst chaos, or gain insights that can help you solve problems in your daily life. These are just a few of the benefits that come with expanding your awareness and accessing higher states of consciousness. And the best part? You don't need any special equipment or years of training to get started. All you need is an open mind and the willingness to try something new. So, what exactly do we mean when we talk about higher consciousness? Think of it like this. Your everyday awareness is like looking at the world through a small window. You can see what's directly in front of you, but your view is limited. Higher consciousness is like stepping outside and seeing the whole landscape. It's a broader, more expansive way of perceiving yourself and the world around you. Higher consciousness isn't some mystical state reserved for monks or spiritual gurus. It's a natural human capacity that we all have, even if we're not always aware of it. It's those moments when you feel deeply connected to everything around you, or when you suddenly gain a clear insight into a problem you've been struggling with. It's the sense of peace and clarity that comes after a good meditation session, or the flow state you enter when you're fully absorbed in a task you love. Accessing higher states of consciousness can help you see beyond your usual thoughts and patterns. It's like zooming out on a map. Suddenly, you can see connections and possibilities that weren't visible before. This expanded awareness can lead to greater creativity, improved problem-solving skills, enhanced empathy, and a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in life. But higher consciousness isn't just about feeling good or having interesting experiences. It can have practical benefits in your everyday life too. When you're more aware, you make better decisions. You're less likely to react impulsively to situations and more likely to respond thoughtfully. You might find it easier to concentrate on tasks or notice opportunities that you would have missed before. Now, you might be wondering, this sounds great, but how do I actually expand my awareness? Well, the good news is that there are many simple techniques you can use to start training your mind and accessing higher states of consciousness. These methods have been used for thousands of years in various spiritual and philosophical traditions, and more recently, they've been studied and validated by modern science. One of the most fundamental practices for expanding awareness is meditation. But don't worry if you've tried meditation before and found it difficult. There are many different types of meditation, and we'll explore some simple techniques that even beginners can use effectively. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind of all thoughts, which is pretty much impossible anyway. It's about learning to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. This simple shift in perspective can lead to profound changes in how you experience the world. Another powerful method for expanding awareness is mindfulness. This involves paying attention to the present moment in a non-judgmental way. It sounds simple, but it's a skill that can dramatically change your life when practiced regularly. Mindfulness can help you break free from automatic patterns of thinking and behaving, allowing you to make more conscious choices in your life. We'll also explore techniques like visualization, breathwork, and body scanning. These practices can help you tap into different aspects of your consciousness, from the deeply relaxing to the creatively stimulating. Each of these methods offers a unique pathway to expanded awareness, and you might find that some resonate with you more than others. As we go through these techniques, remember that expanding your awareness is a journey, not a destination. It's not about achieving some perfect state of enlightenment, but about gradually opening up to new ways of experiencing yourself and the world. Some days you might feel like you're making great progress, while other days it might seem like nothing is happening. That's completely normal. The key is to approach the practice with curiosity and patience without judging yourself or your experiences. One important thing to keep in mind is that expanding your awareness isn't always comfortable. As you become more conscious, you might start noticing things about yourself or your life that you were previously ignoring. This can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity for growth and positive change. Remember, awareness is the first step towards transformation. Throughout this journey, it's important to stay grounded. Expanding your consciousness doesn't mean disconnecting from reality. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The goal is to become more fully present and engage with life, not to escape from it. As you practice these techniques, you might find that you become more attuned to your body, your emotions, and your environment. This increased sensitivity can enrich your daily experiences and deepen your connections with others. Another aspect of expanding awareness is learning to quiet the constant chatter of the mind. Many of us have an inner dialogue running all the time, commenting on everything we do and experience. While this inner voice can be helpful at times, it can also limit our perception and keep us stuck in old patterns. By learning to create some space between ourselves and our thoughts, we can gain a fresh perspective on life. As you embark on this journey of expanded awareness, you might start to notice changes in various areas of your life. You might find yourself becoming more creative, coming up with novel solutions to problems, or expressing yourself in new ways. Your relationships might improve as you become more present and empathetic. You might even notice changes in your physical health, as reduced stress and increased self-awareness often lead to better lifestyle choices. One of the most profound effects of expanding your awareness is a shift in how you perceive yourself. Many of us go through life with a fixed idea of who we are, based on our past experiences and the roles we play in society. But as you access higher states of consciousness, you might start to realize that you're much more than these limited identities. This can be incredibly liberating, opening up new possibilities for growth and self-expression. Expanding your awareness can also change how you relate to challenges and difficulties in life. Instead of seeing problems as insurmountable obstacles, you might start to view them as opportunities for learning and growth. This doesn't mean that life will suddenly become easy or that you won't face difficulties. But your expanded perspective can help you navigate these challenges with more grace and resilience. Another interesting aspect of this journey is how it can affect your sense of time. In our usual state of consciousness, we often feel rushed or anxious about the future, or stuck ruminating about the past. But as you learn to be more present and aware, you might find that your experience of time changes. Moments might seem to stretch out, giving you a sense of spaciousness even in the midst of a busy day. It's also worth noting that expanding your awareness doesn't mean you'll be in a state of bliss all the time. Life will still have its ups and downs, but you might find that you're able to maintain a sense of inner calm even when things get turbulent on the outside. It's like developing a strong, stable core that allows you to bend without breaking when life throws challenges your way. As you continue to explore and expand your consciousness, you might start to feel a greater sense of connection to yourself, to others, and to the world around you. This isn't just a vague, feel-good sensation. It's a profound shift in perspective that can lead to more compassionate and ethical behavior. When you truly feel connected to everything around you, it becomes natural to want to take care of others and the environment. One of the beautiful things about this journey is that it's endlessly fascinating. There's always more to discover about yourself and the nature of consciousness. As you practice and grow, you might find yourself drawn to explore different spiritual or philosophical traditions, or to delve into the scientific research on consciousness and the brain. This quest for understanding can bring a sense of meaning and purpose to life. It's important to remember that expanding your awareness is a personal journey. What works for one person might not work for another. That's why we'll be exploring a variety of techniques and approaches. Feel free to experiment and find what resonates with you. Trust your own experience and intuition as you explore these practices. As we delve into specific techniques for expanding awareness, keep in mind that consistency is key. Just like physical exercise, training your mind works best when done regularly. Even a few minutes of practice each day can lead to significant changes over time. Don't worry if you miss a day here or there. Just pick up where you left off without judging yourself. Remember, the goal isn't to achieve some perfect state of enlightenment. It's about gradually expanding your capacity for awareness and presence in your everyday life. Every small step you take on this path can enrich your experience and open up new possibilities. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey of self-discovery and expanded awareness? Are you curious to see what lies beyond the limits of your current perception? If so, you're in for an amazing adventure. Let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of mind training and higher consciousness together. Let's start our journey into expanded awareness with one of the most fundamental and powerful techniques, mindful breathing. This practice is beautiful in its simplicity, yet profound in its effects. The breath is always with us, making it a perfect anchor for our attention and a gateway to higher states of consciousness. Mindful breathing involves focusing your attention on the natural rhythm of your breath. It sounds easy, but you'll quickly discover that your mind has a tendency to wander. That's perfectly normal and actually part of the practice. Each time you notice your mind has drifted and you bring it back to your breath, you're strengthening your ability to focus and expanding your awareness. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes if that feels right for you. Take a few deep breaths to settle in, then allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. Don't try to control or change your breath, just observe it as it is. Now, bring your attention to the physical sensations of breathing. You might notice the air moving in and out of your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest, or the expansion and contraction of your belly. Choose one area to focus on. As you continue to breathe naturally, maintain your focus on these sensations. When you notice your mind has wandered to thoughts, feelings, or other sensations, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Do this without judgment or frustration. Mind wandering is a normal part of the process. Start with just 5 minutes of this practice and gradually increase the duration as you feel comfortable. You might find it helpful to set a gentle timer so you're not distracted by checking the clock. As you practice mindful breathing regularly, you may start to notice some interesting effects. Many people report feeling more calm and centered after even a short session. You might find that your mind becomes clearer and more focused. Some people experience a sense of spaciousness or expansion, as if their awareness has grown beyond the confines of their usual thoughts. But the benefits of mindful breathing extend beyond the practice itself. As you become more attuned to your breath, you may find yourself naturally taking deeper, more relaxed breaths throughout your day. This can help reduce stress and anxiety, improve your mood, and even boost your immune system. Moreover, the skill of bringing your attention back to your breath can be incredibly useful in daily life. When you find yourself caught up in worry, anger, or other strong emotions, taking a moment to focus on your breath can help you regain your balance and respond more thoughtfully to situations. Remember, there's no right way to feel during or after this practice. Some days you might feel very calm and focused, while other days your mind might seem extra busy. All of these experiences are valid and part of the process. The key is to approach the practice with curiosity and kindness towards yourself. Our next technique for expanding awareness is the body scan meditation. This practice helps you develop a deeper awareness of your physical sensations, which can lead to profound insights about your mental and emotional states. It's a wonderful way to reconnect with your body and ground yourself in the present moment. The body scan involves systematically bringing your attention to different parts of your body, noting any sensations you feel without trying to change them. This practice can help you become more aware of subtle physical sensations that you might normally overlook. It can also help you release tension you didn't even realize you were holding. Find a comfortable position lying down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle in. Begin by bringing your attention to your feet. Notice any sensations in your toes, the soles of your feet, your ankles. Are they warm or cool? Do you feel any tingling, pressure, or other sensations? Just observe without judgment. Slowly move your attention up through your body, part by part. From your feet, move to your legs, hips, abdomen, chest, back, hands, arms, shoulders, neck, and finally your head. Take your time with each area, really exploring the sensations present. If you notice areas of tension or discomfort, see if you can breathe into those areas, allowing them to soften and relax. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to the part of the body you are focusing on. After you've scanned your whole body, take a moment to notice how your body feels as a whole. You might feel more relaxed, more present, or more aware of subtle sensations throughout your body. The body scan can be particularly helpful for those who find it difficult to sit still in meditation. By giving your mind a specific focus, your bodily sensations, it can be easier to stay present and avoid getting lost in thoughts. As you practice the body scan regularly, you may notice that your awareness of your body increases even when you're not meditating. You might become more attuned to early signs of stress or tension in your body, allowing you to address them before they become more serious. This increased body awareness can also help you make healthier choices in your daily life, as you become more in tune with what your body truly needs. The body scan can also be a powerful tool for emotional awareness. Our emotions often manifest as physical sensations in the body, but we're not always conscious of this connection. As you become more aware of your bodily sensations, you might start to recognize patterns. For example, you might notice that anxiety shows up as a tightness in your chest, or that excitement creates a fluttery feeling in your stomach. This practice can be especially beneficial for those dealing with chronic pain or illness. While it won't necessarily eliminate physical discomfort, it can change your relationship to it. By observing pain with a sense of curiosity rather than resistance, many people find that their suffering decreases even if the physical sensation remains. Our third technique for expanding awareness is loving-kindness meditation, also known as metta-meditation. This practice is all about cultivating feelings of goodwill, kindness, and compassion, first towards yourself and then extending outwards to others. It's a powerful way to open your heart and expand your sense of connection with all beings. Loving-kindness meditation can be particularly transformative because it directly addresses our habitual patterns of thinking. Many of us have a tendency towards self-criticism or negative thoughts about others. This practice helps us cultivate more positive, loving thoughts, which can profoundly shift our overall state of mind and how we interact with the world. Find a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Begin by focusing on your heart area. Imagine a warm, glowing light in the center of your chest. This light represents feelings of love, kindness, and compassion. Start by directing these feelings towards yourself. Silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease." As you repeat these phrases, really try to feel the sentiment behind them. If you find it difficult to direct these feelings towards yourself, you can start with a loved one or a pet, and then gradually include yourself. After a few minutes, expand your focus to include a loved one. Picture them in your mind and direct the same wishes towards them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. Continue to expand your circle of kindness. Include friends, acquaintances, strangers, and even people you find difficult. You can extend these wishes to all beings everywhere. Finally, return to yourself, basking in the glow of the kindness and compassion you've generated. As you practice loving-kindness meditation regularly, you might notice some profound changes. Many people report feeling more patient, more compassionate, and more connected to others. You might find that your relationships improve as you become more attuned to the well-being of those around you. This practice can be particularly helpful in dealing with difficult emotions like anger or resentment. By consciously cultivating feelings of kindness and compassion, even towards those who challenge us, we can transform our negative emotions and find more peace in our interactions. Loving-kindness meditation can also be a powerful antidote to feelings of loneliness or isolation. As you practice extending good wishes to all beings, you may start to feel a greater sense of connection to the world around you. This can lead to a profound shift in perspective, helping you see the fundamental interconnectedness of all life. It's important to note that loving-kindness meditation isn't about forcing yourself to feel a certain way. Some days, you might find it easy to generate feelings of love and compassion. Other days, it might feel more challenging. The key is to approach the practice with gentleness and patience. Even if you don't feel an immediate surge of loving feelings, the intention to cultivate kindness is powerful in itself. As you continue with this practice, you might find that it starts to influence your behavior in daily life. You may naturally become more patient in traffic, more understanding with difficult coworkers, or more compassionate towards strangers. This ripple effect of kindness can not only improve your own life, but also positively impact those around you. Remember, expanding your awareness through these mind training techniques is a gradual process. It's not about achieving a perfect state of enlightenment, but about slowly and steadily broadening your perspective and deepening your connection to yourself and the world around you. Each time you sit down to practice, you're taking a step on this beautiful journey of self-discovery and growth. As you embark on your journey to expand your awareness and access higher consciousness, it's natural to encounter some challenges along the way. Understanding these common hurdles and knowing how to overcome them can help you maintain your practice and continue to grow. One of the most common challenges people face is a busy, wandering mind. You sit down to meditate, and suddenly your brain seems to go into overdrive, thinking about your to-do list, replaying past conversations, or worrying about the future. This is completely normal and doesn't mean you're bad at meditation or mindfulness. In fact, noticing that your mind has wandered is a moment of mindfulness itself. To overcome this challenge, try not to fight against your thoughts. Instead, gently acknowledge them and then return your focus to your chosen point of attention. Whether that's your breath, your body sensations, or your loving kindness phrases. Think of it like training a puppy. You wouldn't get angry at a puppy for getting distracted. You'd just gently guide it back to where it should be. Another common challenge is finding time for practice in a busy schedule. It's easy to feel like you don't have time for meditation or mindfulness exercises. However, even short periods of practice can be beneficial. Start with just 5 minutes a day and gradually increase as you feel able. You might also try integrating mindfulness into your daily activities, like brushing your teeth or washing dishes. Some people struggle with physical discomfort during meditation, especially when sitting for longer periods. If this is an issue for you, remember that there's no one right way to meditate. You can practice lying down, standing, or even walking. Use cushions or a chair if that's more comfortable. The key is to find a position that allows you to be alert yet relaxed. Impatience and expectations can also be significant hurdles. You might find yourself wondering, am I doing this right? Why don't I feel more relaxed/focused/enlightened? Remember that expanding your awareness is a gradual process. Each time you practice, you're planting seeds that will grow over time. Try to let go of expectations and approach your practice with curiosity rather than judgment. Dealing with difficult emotions that arise during practice can be challenging. As you become more aware, you might encounter feelings of sadness, anger, or anxiety that you've been unconsciously avoiding. While this can be uncomfortable, it's actually a sign of progress. You're becoming more aware of your inner landscape. When strong emotions arise, try to observe them with kindness and without getting caught up in their story. Lastly, maintaining consistency in your practice can be a challenge. Life gets busy, routines change, and it's easy to let your mind training slip. To overcome this, try setting a specific time each day for your practice and treat it as an important appointment with yourself. You might also find it helpful to join a meditation group or use a meditation app to help keep you accountable. I remember when I first started exploring these mind training techniques. Like many beginners, I struggled with a wandering mind and feelings of frustration. I'd sit down to meditate, determined to clear my mind, only to find myself lost in thought after just a few breaths. I'd berate myself for not being able to focus, thinking I must be doing something wrong. But as I continued to practice and learn, I realized that this struggle was a normal part of the process. In fact, it was teaching me valuable lessons about the nature of my mind and how to work with it more skillfully. One day, during a particularly challenging meditation session, I had a breakthrough. I was attempting a body scan meditation, but my mind kept drifting to a work problem I was trying to solve. Instead of getting frustrated, I decided to simply observe this tendency of my mind with curiosity. As I did so, I began to notice the subtle physical sensations that accompanied my thoughts. A slight tension in my forehead, a tightness in my chest. This moment of awareness opened up a new dimension of my practice. I realized that even my wandering thoughts could be objects of mindfulness. From that point on, my approach to meditation shifted. Instead of trying to achieve a particular state of mind, I focused on cultivating awareness of whatever was present in each moment. Over time, I noticed changes not just in my meditation practice, but in my daily life as well. I found myself better able to stay calm in stressful situations at work. My relationships improved as I became more present and less reactive in conversations. I even noticed improvements in my physical health as I became more attuned to my body's needs. But perhaps the most profound change was in my overall sense of well-being. As I continued to expand my awareness, I began to experience a deeper sense of connection to myself and the world around me. Moments of joy became richer, and difficult experiences became more manageable. This journey of expanding awareness has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. It's not always easy, and there are still days when my mind feels as busy as ever. But I've learned to approach these challenges with patience and self-compassion, knowing that each moment of practice is an opportunity for growth and discovery. As we conclude our exploration of mind training techniques to expand awareness and access higher consciousness, it's important to remember that this journey is uniquely personal and ongoing. The practices we've discussed, mindful breathing, body scan meditation, and loving kindness meditation, are powerful tools, but they're just the beginning. Each time you sit down to practice, you're taking a step towards a more expansive, aware, and compassionate way of being. You're cultivating skills that can profoundly impact every aspect of your life, from how you handle stress and emotions to how you relate to others and the world around you. Remember, there's no perfect way to practice or expand your awareness. The key is consistency and a willingness to approach your experiences with openness and curiosity. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's okay. Each experience, whether it feels good or bad, is an opportunity for learning and growth. As you continue on this path, you may find yourself naturally drawn to explore other techniques or delve deeper into particular aspects of consciousness. Trust your intuition and allow your practice to evolve in a way that feels right for you. The journey of expanding awareness is not about reaching a final destination, but about continually opening to the richness of each moment. As you cultivate greater presence and awareness, you may find that life itself becomes a kind of meditation, an ongoing opportunity to wake up to the beauty, complexity, and interconnectedness of existence. So, as you move forward from here, carry with you the techniques we've explored, but also the spirit of exploration and openness that underlies them. Continue to be curious about your experiences, kind to yourself in the face of challenges, and open to the endless possibilities that come with expanded awareness. Remember, every step you take on this path, no matter how small it may seem, has the potential to create ripples of positive change in your life and in the world around you. Your journey of expanded awareness is not just a personal quest, but a contribution to the collective consciousness of humanity. May your path be filled with discovery, growth, and ever-expanding awareness. Here's to the exciting journey that lies ahead.